Hey, Teej, can I do the intro today?
No.
Please?
No.
But I really want to.
No.
I've got a good one.
No.
It'll be fantastic.
You don't stop right now. I'm turning this game around.
Can I pick one of the other GMs? Because we've got 4 of them here tonight. We could just roll the dice and see which one takes over.
And with that, I'm out.
Look what you've done!
I'd say it's an improvement.
No, look what you've done! All because you couldn't take no for an answer.
Fine, you can do the intro.
I don't have anything. Take it away.
Nice.
Last time!
Anyway, welcome back to Bay City Chronicles, everybody. As you can tell, we are back.
I'm so sorry you're here.
Me too.
I'm sorry I'm here too, but I'm sorry you're here.
As you can tell, we are not in our talkie forecast group anymore. We are back to running. I am TGE, and I will be your game master for the evening. We are getting back into Next Gen, which is one of our Masks games. We have got 4 of the 5 players here. We don't have all 5, but that's okay. This game works for that. So who we have tonight, we do have playing Gianna. We've got Chameleon Ice. Playing, I believe you're Alex tonight. Am I correct, OPT?
I mean, considering I said I was going to be Alex at the start of this elephant's memory issue, and we're still in it, yeah, I think I'm still kind of here.
Works for me. We've got everyone's favorite falls face first in the puddles of water character, Drake, played by Norastra.
What am I falling into tonight, Teej?
Probably Jello.
Ooh, what flavor?
Cherry.
Oh, I was going to say green.
I'll take cherry.
And, of course, we have Crims and Avix playing Flo here to break the 4th wall.
There's a fourth wall.
when I decide to do anything.
Exactly.
I like breaking wall.
I thought he already blew up the 4th wall. At this point, it's just like... It's
a suggestion.
We're looking for the 5th wall now. We'll find
it
one day.
At this point, it's just a suggestion. But anyway, it's been a while since we've done Next Gen, so a quick summary of what happened last time. They spent the entire episode so they could punch Stage Fright in the face.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that seems like a reasonable episode to me.
That is literally what happened. Basically, after the incident at school, where Flo created a new evil guy by filling Mr. Butter's car with parquet.
No. I did not create him by filling his car with parquet. I created him before I filled his car with parquet.
That is true.
You did get him fired.
You did get him fired.
But did you get him...
To be fair.
But did you butter him up first?
Oh, he was buttered up. He was buttered up and churned. But anyway, so after that, Flo did Flo things and disappeared randomly. He was hiding on the cover of the issue last time. And Gianna and Alex ended up at the arcade following a lead as to what happened to the 2 bullies, whose names I don't have in front of me right now because I haven't enough tabs open.
Biff and Marty.
Thank you. I knew. We Back to the Future them. That's right. At the arcade, you met up with everyone's favorite pompous brain.
Cal was here?
No. Vincent Evan Donovan IV, Dark's character, who was busy using one of his devices to cheat the little wheelie game and win all the tickets and get the thing to spit money out at him. So he took the money and gave the tickets to some random little girl who was extremely happy. Or random little boy. It was a random little kid. I don't know if they were a girl or a boy. Then you went back to Vincent's house where you got some information based on cameras and decided that this had to be a horror show thing, so you went to visit Stage Fright in jail where y'all punched him in the face. That's literally what happened.
Wait, I missed punching him in the face?
Yeah, I know.
You did miss punching him in the face.
And this time he didn't deserve it.
Be right back, going for ice cream.
I'm sorry, champ. What did you just say?
This time he didn't deserve it.
He always deserves it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, at this point...
Hey, Flo, we haven't met yet, but can we rewind this comic like an episode so I can punch him in the face too?
Why didn't you just punch him in the face last episode?
I wasn't here!
Anyway.
Well then, no! You lose out! Good day, sir! I'm the one who broke the 4th wall here!
Yeah. we now need the solo issue with Drake going to the jail and just punching Stage right in the face.
Oh no, because what you see right now, and I still have to fix my camera. What you see right now is Flo pulling out last week's comic, turning to the page where there's horror show, and punching the comic.
And that's the alternate cover for this week. But on the cover for this week, you see Gianna and Alex and Drake. You know those pictures where you like the kids look really small and something's hovering over the top of them?
Mhm.
You get that sort of style here. You get Gianna and Alex and Drake sort of looking very huddled together in the corner. Flo is sitting somewhere on the comic panel. I'll let Flo decide where he wants to be because it's Flo. And they're kind of looking scared. They're shrunk in the corner. And the shadow that's covering their bodies is the shadow of a giant canine-shaped face. And it says, this is Elephant's Memory, Part 3. So before we get going, we've got a couple of start-of-session things we have to take care of.
Oh, no.
Yes, we're going to start with the Legacy, who we haven't seen here in a little bit.
Oh, wow.
But,
I don't remember
hey,
what that is. Oh, okay.
alrighty.
So whenever
When
time
time
passes,
passes,
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Okay.
When time passes, roll to see how the members of your legacy feel or react to your most recent exploits. Before rolling, have the other players answer these following questions about your performance. Take -1 to the roll for each no answer. Does anyone remember what I did last time?
No.
Yeah, you went into Alex's mind space to save him.
Oh, was that
Yeah,
the
okay,
last time
okay.
you were here? Wow.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
So, have I been upholding the traditions of my legacy?
I think so, because you did the saving, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Have you maintained the image of your legacy?
Best as I can, yeah. Figure.
Have you made the other members of your legacy proud?
Hunk, of course not!
Never.
I mean, it's really hard to make the goose proud,
It's
but,
true.
you know. He does make a delicious soup if he keeps misbehaving.
Of course, he makes chicken noodle.
Of course he does. All right.
What, was that joke too foul for you?
Boo.
Oh, no.
Teach.
On a hit, one of them
Teach.
offers you meaningful encouragement, an opportunity, or an advantage. On a 7 and 9, another is upset with your most recent actions and will make their displeasure known. On a miss, something you did stirred up the hornet's nest. Expect several members of your legacy to meddle with your life.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
there's
no.
one problem though. You forgot to add the oh no, it's take minus one, it's not add a plus one, it's take minus.
Yeah, it's take minus.
Okay, yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Yes, Krim.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, like, why was Nora so upset by that pun? It's like you put stock in it or something.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts. It hurts so bad.
hurt. Okay. Well, that is where we are going to start. Oh, I believe the Harbinger also has a move that they have to do?
Probably.
Yes. At the start of each session, roll plus Savior to find out how your investigation into the timeline has been going. On a 10 plus, you found a strong lead. Choose one figure noted above or one aspect of the future world you can remember, and the GM will reveal to you a clear detail on the path that leads to their future form. On a 7 to 9, you found a lead. Choose a figure above or one aspect of the future world, and the GM will tell you what leads you have to learn more along their path. On a miss, you're lost in the present. The GM will tell you how things are different here, and shift your labels according to how it makes you feel.
Feel like someone should be rolling.
Yes, Krim, Savior, please.
Oh, I didn't even know you were talking to me. I checked out after you guys killed the timing on my pun, so go
Oh,
to other
sorry.
people.
I'm sorry.
Also, why are we doing the start of session stuff for Flo when we're in the third part of a session?
Actually, it's a very good point. Forget that.
Drake's makes sense because I haven't been around.
Yes, we are going to
I wasn't
start.
around last
we-
time either.
We are, yes, but this Flo
I don't
was
think-
around for the start of the session.
I don't think I've actually ever rolled for my start of session for like a very long time.
Oh, I've only done mine like twice anyway.
We
but-
didn't roll your last time because you had just come back from everything, so it didn't make sense
Fair.
because nobody remembered you were missing.
Right.
So that's why. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start with our Legacy Drake. So we open the comic panel and we get the panel, the same reused panel over and over again of the nondescript house and the nondescript cul-de-sac with a nondescript yard and all the other nondescript houses. And then we go inside.
Nondescriptly.
Yes. And then we move to inside where, as we've already determined, the goose is sitting there basically looking like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force in the disgusting wife beater. We determined this last time you visited him.
Yep, that was the thing.
Last time they visited him, he was plastered.
He also was
It
plastered.
was plastered,
He
yes.
was drinking Goose Island, which is an actual beer brand.
Oh, I thought it was Grey Goose.
That too. So we get there, and Drake, you're actually in the house for once, and not in the realm of the dragons doing whatever it is you do there, because you have a much more comfortable bed.
Yes,
So-
I do.
At this point, it's no, we're gonna say we skip to the next day after y'all punch Stage Fright in the face, because you were there for a while punching Stage Fright in the face.
It's stage fright. It's a very
Exactly.
punchable face.
So it's morning.
Good night.
It's morning. What are you doing?
What day is it?
It is 2 days after the report of Biff and Marty getting in the hospital.
I should
So-
do a school
so-
day.
So
Yes.
hold on a second. You just jumped like 3 different scenes.
He asked what day it was.
Yes, but you said, "What are y'all doing?"
I said,
After.
no, I said, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. So Drake at this point would be, doing his normal, get up, kind of get ready for the day routine. Kind of cleaning up after the apparently the goose party that was over. I don't know why there was a wild goose party in the house, but there was a wild goose party. I think they were playing Duck Duck Goose.
So you are cleaning up when the goose, sort of comes in. Look, can you stop making all the noise, please?
Why did you have all the ducks over here? I thought you didn't like the ducks.
They brought Grey Goose. How was I to say no?
Did you have to invite Donald?
It was either that or Goofy. You pick.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I'd rather clean up duck feathers than whatever the heck he is.
Fair.
Anyway, so I've been meaning to talk to you.
What did I
At
do
this
this
point-
time?
At this
Hold on.
point, there's like a loud crash at the door, and Flo comes struggling, pulling in a winter sled with a sack full of belt buckles, carrying an oar over his shoulder, and just walks through the room and doesn't say a word.
You see that, right?
Oh, yeah, that's just my new roommate, Flo.
Oh God.
I thought he's friends with your friends or something.
Oh no. I've been in the Dragon Realm too long.
Yeah,
What?
Gianna brought him.
Oh great. Is this one of her little imaginary friend things that wreck everything?
I don't think he's imaginary, but the second part's right.
Oh boy. I should just go back to the Dragon Realm. This does not sound like it's going to end well. Oh, what?
No. That's what I need to talk to you about. You've been spending too much time in there. And
Oh.
because of it, Your duties here are falling on the wayside. And then he leans in. Do you really want that covering for you?
No, not really. But at least my schoolwork's gotten done.
No, it hasn't.
It's all right. Oh. Oh. Yeah. My bad.
And then at that point, Flo comes out with a bill. Here's what I'm charging for me giving your work to all your teachers.
You didn't do anything!
You didn't say anything about doing it. You just said make sure it gets to my teachers.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. He's just better at saying it than I am.
Oh, by the way, Goose, one of your friends asked me to give this to you, and he walks over, pulls out the goose's wing, and puts an egg in it, and walks away.
I'm not even going to ask.
And we're going to turn the page.
No.
So does anybody have anything they want to do before school?
I'm not.
Does anyone have anything they actually want to add to the story?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this: Alex is not going to school.
Oh, we lost Nora. Oh, he's back.
Yes,
Wrong button.
Alex is. Yeah, Alex leaves the house. He's not going to school though.
Okay. Where is he going?
He's going to the park.
Okay.
I just thought of that.
For out of character, Q Elephant's Memory Part 4. We're going to a
I
park.
didn't even think about that before. I thought like I was going to park. Oh right.
Okay. So, why? What is he doing? What is he hoping to accomplish when he gets to the park?
Oh, he just finds a park bench and sits down.
Okay.
He's just
Doing anything in particular?
No, he's staring out into the world, just kind of distant.
Okay. Well, hold on a second here.
I was gonna say you just have a comic panel of that and then move on. But okay.
Well, no. What is he? So he's just sort of sitting out there. What's he doing specifically?
Literally sitting on a park bench, just like the elbows on your knees, kind of lean forward, and hands clasped together. He's just looking, like almost staring blankly outwards.
So is he looking for anything at all?
No,
just
he's not
there?
looking
Okay.
for anything. No.
Okay. Well, I had to ask because if he was, I had to move for it.
Fair enough, but no, he's not looking for anything.
I know you're surprised at this.
No, of course not. After
Okay.
you had him move for playing with a bunny rabbit inside of a counselor's office, no, I'm not surprised at anything.
All right, Gianna, what are you doing?
Well, Gianna's being a good girl, and she's going to school.
Okay, so you get to school.
Just quickly, is that really necessarily being a good girl knowing that Flo's around?
She's hoping he's not going to show up today.
Well, there's decision.
Well, I will say you are going to meet your friend Drake outside the school.
Drake,
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I know it's been a while.
it's so long. Oh, I didn't bring a second lunch for you.
I'm good. I'm full.
Okay. Well, that's so good. Where have you been?
I've been fighting Enteridus's minions in the Dragon Realm and roasting them. Mostly roasting them.
You've been fighting this whole time?
Let's see. How many days has it been since I was gone?
Technically, probably two.
Yeah, it's been a year. I've been fighting for a year in there.
What?
Yeah. Time flows differently in the Dragon Realm.
So you're a lot older than me now.
No, I'm still the same age. I don't age while in there. Time passes. It's really weird. It's complicated. It's dragon years.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
It's like cat ears, but worse.
As this happens, Drake, you feel something jump onto your back and cover your eyes with their hands. What do you do?
Well, that could only be one person.
Person.
Oh, you mean Gianna? You see who it is. He's not wrong. He ain't wrong.
Hunter, is that you?
No. He's clearly trying to do a deep voice and it's not working.
Yeah, you're gonna have to work on that deep voice on her. I know it's you.
But you're back!
I am
No,
back.
it's so great.
So, y'all replaced me with Flo? Is that her name? That was the Goose was talking about.
No. We didn't replace him. He was just here when you weren't. The Goose seems to like him too.
I mean,
That in its own makes me concerned.
Drake, how can we replace you? We just get a flashback. We just get a comic panel flashback to every time Vincent and
You cut out.
I didn't hear any of that.
yeah. How can we replace you? And then we get a little scene of flashbacks to every time Flo and or Vincent has been in the comic.
That's a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
Never mind that now. Have you seen Alex since you got back?
No, I'm glad he's better.
He's actually kind of not.
What
He was-
now?
He's really been torn up since he tried to get back to school. It's really hard to explain. I've tried to make him feel better, but nothing I say really seems to get through.
Well, can we go on Moth and?
No. I mean, he should be here today. At least he should be by then. See him on the way. But I mean, if he's not, we can't skip school.
Why can't we?
We've skipped school for 1,000 other
Worse
reasons.
No, I've never skipped school.
I distinctly remember a Goose getting you out of school.
Well, that was an excuse.
We can call the Goose again, right? Right?
I
Right.
mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel bad about it.
Don't worry. Apparently, Flo's pretty cheap for doing schoolwork.
Oh, I wouldn't trust him with that.
He's been handing in blank papers.
He got us in detention yesterday anyway.
That happened too.
Oh,
But he did fill that guy's car with butter. It was awesome.
I missed him.
He got Hunter leans in. He got Mr. Butters fired.
Oh, I've been wanting to do. Okay. This Flo might be okay. I've been wanting to do that for years.
It was pretty funny.
Butters is a jerk.
He is.
He is.
But if you think you can get us out of school without us playing actually hooky, then yeah, I actually am really worried about Alex. I'd like to check on him.
I'll text the Goose.
And I'll text Alex.
Also,
What do you text the Goose? Oh, go ahead. Also,
have y'all seen Stage Fright lately?
Gianna just looks over at Hunter.
Hunter looks over at Gianna.
Gianna looks at the ground.
Okay, I'll have to catch up on that story here in a bit.
Hunter walks over. Gianna finally punched somebody.
Oh. I mean, if you're going to punch somebody...
And it wasn't me.
Okay, so that's the second target that you should be punching. So there's one and there's two. So you've got one of them.
I like Hunter. I don't want to punch him.
You'll get it one day.
So
I text the Goose. SOS, need Giada, need emergency school dismissal.
So I have to ask, is Flo still at the nondescript house?
No, Flo left to go somewhere.
Okay, because if he was still there, the Goose was gonna. So the Goose, you see the Ghost hastily scribbling notes, waddles upstairs to try and find. Ah, crap! He then opens the door, starts and flies out, starting flying towards the school. And then we just get a close up in the house. There's just that egg that Flo put in there is sitting in a nest in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator?
That seems Wrong. I'm now very
So-
concerned about this egg.
Yeah, that egg's dead now.
Yeah.
Or it's a magical egg, and that's horrifying in its own way.
That's true.
So you get a call, you get a text, and all it has is a gif of a dive bombing goose.
Drake looks down at his phone. How is that going to get it?
And then you look up, and there's a dive bombing goose.
Oh, okay. That'll do.
He's coming in person?
What do you do?
Run in terror.
You start running in terror, and the entire schoolyard where you're talking starts running in terror at the dive bombing goose. And the goose, realizing he gets to have a little fun, lands and starts going full goose. He lands. Surprisingly, the papers he had just get put on the ground, and he starts honking and chasing people. He terrifies one poor soul who ends up running into a booth.
He steals the janitor's keys.
Oh yeah, 100%. The janitor is chasing him. Come back here! And you hear honk, honk, honk.
Drake, why is the goose abusing
Let's
us
just
all?
leave.
Flo? I saw you light up.
Oh no, I was gonna say, and you just get a comic panel of Flo in the bottom left, putting a check mark next to break into school area.
I'm changing the name of this episode. It's Elephant's Memory, Untitled Goose Comic.
Yep, that happened. So with that, Giada, Drake just kind of grabs Giada and Hunter, and just we evacuate the schoolyard.
Well, we have to turn they have to turn those in first. I'll go do that. And he just grabs the papers and goes.
Thanks, Hunter. Meet us
Let's go.
somewhere. Okay. So meanwhile, though, Gianna has been texting Alex, basically like, "Where are you at? I'm worried." Frowny face.
And it says frowny face
No,
because she can't text emojis.
You ruined the joke. So it takes a bit, and Alex just texts you back. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. And then he says, "And why did you type out frowny face again?"
So Gianna responds to that, probably as we're evacuating from Goose School right now. And she texts back, "You're not fine, and you need a friend. We're coming to get you."
Text back, "You don't even know where I am."
There's a pause, and she texts you, "Where are you?"
It's a little bit later, like a few minutes or so.
She texts us a please then
Yeah.
in between that time.
He doesn't text back like a response, but he texts back like a picture that you would see like if you were sitting on the bench next to him, basically.
Aw.
Drake kind of looks over the
Well, you know,
the phone.
basically he just like picked up a phone and clicked this and sent it to you. Like that's right.
Gotcha.
Isn't that the park we wrecked?
Oh yeah, that's the Our Fault fountain.
Huh.
Well,
Oh,
yep,
let's
we know
go.
where to Yeah. And so Gianna ducks into an alleyway with Drake, because there's always an alleyway. And she summons up Mr. Moth to give us a lift over to the park. As surreptitiously as a giant moth can.
So, does anything special happen on the Moth, or do you arrive at the park?
I mean, the goal is to get to the park, so unless Drake plans to dive bomb off the moth.
Oh, Drake's dive bombing off the moth.
Okay, there you go.
I'm half trying to figure out if Flo has made his way onto the under the moth at this point.
No, that's not float style. Come on.
So Teach, Drake is going to do his signature move here. I need you to read it.
But there's nothing to make an entrance for.
Yeah.
I'm just making an entrance.
Yes, exactly. So you make an entrance.
Aww.
There's you do the superhero landing just fine.
Hmm. Hey,
In
Alex.
front of this park bench.
How you doing?
Well, Alex isn't there anymore.
So
Drake lands because he lands face down when he punches and looks up and he's like, oh,
Gianna lands shortly after you do, landing in the trees to hide herself a little bit. And she scampers down. Oh, is he there?
no.
But easily looking around the place, this is one of these parks that's got like this large, very large pond kind of thing, and there's a bridge, like a walker's bridge that goes over it that he's standing in the middle of, and like the center of it has this like covered porch or covered like almost gazebo type area. And that's
Okay,
where he's at, and he's just looking over the water.
Oh, he's over there.
There. So Gianna would, of course, scamper over with all the subtlety of a rock going through glass. Of Alex, you're here.
So he turns his head over like, and you can see him visibly sigh. What are you guys doing, Drake? Hey, good to see you. What are you guys doing here?
Man, we figured we'd come see how you're doing. You weren't at school yet.
I wasn't planning on going.
Why not?
What's the point?
I mean, we've been asking that question since we were in the second grade. But I think the point is that I would be really disappointed if you didn't go to school. You've got to go to school, Alex.
Yeah, leaning on like the railing, looking out over the water. He's like, why? Why do I need to do anything?
Oh? Maybe because it would make your mom sad if you didn't.
She didn't even miss me.
She didn't even know you were gone, though, Alex.
Exactly.
Oh.
How could everybody just forget me like that?
It wasn't that they forgot you, Alex.
You guys didn't.
Well, yeah, we didn't. But that was a special case. They weren't even like in their real minds, though, Alex. It's not like they were trying to forget you. It's just like reality changed.
Yeah, for everybody but you guys, huh?
Well, yeah, because again,
It was affecting us too. We were starting to lose it.
that's true. We did have that happening.
So, other than you and you, he looks at both of you. Who did anybody else remember who I even was?
Technically, I think Stage Fright did.
Okay, that just makes me want to punch myself. Anybody else?
Did Chase Cassidy know? I forget.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Yeah, so Chase knew.
So he stares at you for a little bit, and then just looks back over the water like, oh, good. Chase remembered me.
Honestly, Alex.
And in some weird way, he came back in time and helped us save you.
Yes, I know I spoke to Charlie.
That was very weird.
He's a bit of a better guy than Chase, apparently.
I mean, this Flo character's a bit of a better guy than Chase, and I've met him once, and he's odd.
Flo is definitely an odd character, but I really like the guy. He does his own thing. It's kind of nice.
I mean, yes.
Honestly, thinking about things logically, really, I think only the people who knew that you were a superhero were the ones who remembered you, Alex.
Yeah.
So
Because
why don't I focus on that? Why do I have to
Because you're
focus
more
on...
than just that.
you are more than just a superhero, but it'd be nice to go messed some people up who've been doing bad while I've been gone.
Exactly.
Hey, why don't you, with a +1 forward because of the conversation, Drake, roll the comfort and support.
He also has influence over me, I think.
Right. I gave the +1 because of Gianna being there as well,
Oh,
and the whole conversation being that way.
Nice.
So just a +1.
Well, +1 from influence and +1 from the forward, so 2.
So +2. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not my day. Okay.
This
so,
is not
no,
your day.
no. This is my day when I play Drake. When I play any other character in Masks, I don't roll like this.
true. That is very true, actually.
All right, mark potential and carry on.
While team,
Actually, no.
Team
So
Hawk's
what
hard
happens?
move
What's
down.
happening is now Alex is actually looking less and less like impressed by anything you guys are saying.
Alex, what do you want to do then if you don't want to go to school?
Been thinking about that. Honestly, I think I just like to help people. It's way more productive than going to school. I don't need that.
Alex, what are you going to do when you're not, like, fighting crime and dressed up? You need to have a job, right? You need a place to stay. You need all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm really good with computers. I can figure something out.
But that's not what they told us at Junior Achievement. You need to have a degree to be successful.
You know they lied to you, right?
No.
Gianna,
Yeah.
how bad does that make you feel?
Kind of bad. Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Drake, you need to at least finish high school. That's important. And you know it's important. You're smart.
Yeah, I'm smart. I know I can go get a GED and be done with it.
Okay.
You're smart.
Well, regardless, you are a superhero and you are a friend. So we'll worry about the school stuff later.
Later.
Well, what's been going on in the couple of days that I've been gone? You had any problems? Anyone causing trouble?
There was the werewolf attack.
Yeah.
Werewolf attack?
It's sort of complicated. It's why we punched Stage Fright in the face.
I mean, it's always good to punch Stage Fright in the face. I want to. Can we go do that real quick?
Yeah,
You know, actually,
there's
if
no
Flo
time.
was here, I'd ask him to transport us there.
We have more important things to do.
We do? I don't know if there's much
I
more
mean, that's
important.
pretty important. Regardless, so werewolf incident.
Well, basically, the bullies at school, Biff and Marty, they kind of pick on people like me. And they got attacked. And we were trying to figure out why. And we found some footage of the park. Was it this park? Forget. But they were in
Yes.
the park. And they got attacked by something really strange. And it looked like it was a werewolf. But instead of actually physically harming them, it was like it scared them severely, enough where they needed to go to the hospital.
And they're still there, by the way.
Yeah, they are still there. So when we heard about that they were scared basically half to death, I assumed that it was Stage Fright doing his horror show thing that he was doing. But it wasn't. He instead said they came from somewhere else.
See, now werewolves, that's way more interesting.
Right.
Yeah, so, well, let's go figure. Why don't we go?
Well, the problem with it is that horror show is what he's going by now. He said that I think the werewolves came from the dreaming, which sort of, I don't know if Alex, you want to get involved with that again so soon.
Am I going to be able to punch your mother in the face?
Oh, I missed something here.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. You didn't miss much. You were there.
Yeah, you know that
that's
one.
right.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a beef with her trying to erase me from everything.
Yeah, I definitely didn't like that either. I don't even know if the werewolves are her fault, though, or if it's a result of what I did on the tower.
What did you do in the tower?
That was where I ripped open a rift into the dreaming to save Sassy and possibly, just.
It is.
Yeah.
It's been, and if you look it up, it is the video of the Rift is the most popular clip on whatever the video watching service is over the past couple of weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
I watched that video in 5 different angles. It's quite amazing, actually.
Gianna both looks like kind of embarrassed and shy about it, but also horrified.
That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I mean, the dreaming sounds really, really good.
It's really,
Oh.
really not.
It's really, really bad. That we've been there before.
I know, but that sounds like a good place to start.
As you say that, Gianna, your phone starts buzzing.
When Gianna looks down, she pulls out her phone.
It is a text from Hunter,
Oh,
and all it says is Stacy, Tracy, Lacey missing.
Daisy, Tracy, Macy or Lacey?
Lacey.
Does Giada read these out loud?
She starts saying Stacy, Tracy, Lacey.
Which Drake and Alex, and probably Gianna would know, that is the token group of Mean Girls.
Right.
Oh.
Nina was complaining about them.
Oh, right. I forgot Nina exists.
Like, totally, how could you forget I exist?
I tried.
Not hard enough. So now we have 3 missing Mean Girls. Great.
And when Drake says that, all they hear from the tree behind them is, "Oh no!"
Drake literally turns to the tree, and what does he see?
A tree.
2 legs dangling from the branch. It's a pretty full tree, so like there's a bunch of leaves on it.
Alex looks over at Drake like, "You're just gonna need to get used to that."
Okay.
Yeah,
I've got a goose in my house.
Yeah,
This
it's
is now,
really not the weirdest thing that we've ever done.
This is in
the
my
goose,
house now.
The goose is not in your house right now. It is still terrorizing the kids at the school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
We flash back to the school, and there is the school security guard and the janitor, each armed with a broom and a mop, trying to chase the goose. But somehow you're not sure where this happened. The goose has picked up a trash can lid and is using it as a shield.
More surprised the goose didn't have the broom handle.
Dragon, just as a side note, you may want to check back with the goose's guest to make sure there was no other drugs that were brought, because this is even kind of weird for him.
Yeah, it's not that weird for him, trust me.
Oh, wait. Drake, Flo, have you guys met?
In passing, yes.
Briefly,
He was supposed to do my schoolwork.
he still didn't pay his bill.
You didn't do anything!
I turned your homework in.
No, you didn't!
No, I definitely turned your homework in. It's not my fault you didn't complete it.
At this point, there's some homeless guy walking the park. He just stops. You know he's rad, and then just keeps walking.
You just got Morgan Freeman by an old guy.
So, this old guy turns his back to Drake, and the next thing you know, Drake is starting to glow. And Drake's going to use Unstoppable on him.
On the old guy or on Flo?
Yep.
Are you sure you want to do this?
No, but I'm doing it anyway!
Okay. Roll it.
Hold on, does Flo get to intervene?
Oh, what?
Yes, Flo can intervene.
Flo throws up a portal right in front of Drake and throws up another portal right behind Drake.
I know we should make you roll for that, but that's just too good. It works.
I'm not even challenging that. Drake's just going through the portals over and over, like you know, like in Portal, where you start just going through the portals, building more speed and speed.
So after about 2.5 minutes of this happening, the old guy walks back and sticks his foot out and trips Drake, so he stops.
No, Drake doesn't stop. No, Drake goes flying
Oh, no.
towards the fountain and smashes it again.
So the fountain hasn't started running yet, so you can see like when you're trying to put together like the end of the trope when you're trying to put together the pieces of something and it's put back together and you can still see where the cracks have been sealed.
Mhm.
And it just shatters again. And you hear two construction workers on the inside, "Oh no, Vinny! Cracked again! No!"
Well, at least he didn't fall in water this time.
I mean, it's a fountain. There should have been water there.
They were still repairing it.
Yes.
Maybe it's a good sign.
I don't
No.
think so. That probably hurt more than falling into water.
So Drake gets
Yeah,
up and he's got the cartoon goose egg on the top of the head. Okay, note to self: he's got teleportation powers. Got how many cups
Yeah.
of sugar does it take to get to them?
Oh,
Alex
this
looks
is
over
kind
at
of like old
Flo and
times
says,
now.
Alex looks over at Flo.
And I'm just gonna roll this too, Teach, because I think you should make me. I'm taking a powerful blow.
Okay. I wasn't going to make you.
I think that deserves one.
Okay. Well, you just removed yourself from the scene, so.
I did just remove myself from that scene.
Okay. So you're good. So, back to Alex.
I just looks over at Flo and says, "You're just gonna have to get used to him flying all over the place like that."
I mean, nothing really surprises me anymore.
Really shouldn't.
It's his fault for going after the old guy for stating the truth.
I do almost feel bad for him, but not really. Especially considering, yeah, he was going to attack the old.
Yeah. So, werewolf attacks.
Right. We should probably look into that. Oh, dreaming is probably something I should do, isn't it? That's.
Yeah, that'd be a thing.
You just hear Drake snoring now.
Flo goes over and somehow pulls a blanket out of somewhere and puts it over Drake.
We probably need to wake him up for this, ironically.
Can you give me a pillow too?
Don't push it.
Push what?
So, Alex looks at Flo. So, where did you actually get that from?
Oh, that homeless guy.
Why would you steal the homeless guy's blanket?
He didn't.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Thanks, homeless man.
Yes.
We'll get it back anyway.
Gianna actually reaches into her pocket. She pulls out a quarter. Here you go.
He looks. And what exactly is that for?
I see guys dressed like you on the street corners from time to time.
Alex
I
just
ask you-
walks over, pats her on the head. It's like she didn't mean anything by it, sir. I think she was just trying to be nice.
Oh,
Pat. She's
Let this be a lesson for you, young lady. Don't always judge by what you see.
can I pierce the mask of this guy?
Go right ahead.
Yay! Pierce the mask. Oh, I forgot. John's not normal.
Yep.
Okay, 8.
I want to point out this is the D&D meme where I have all these NPCs and you guys go after the goblin with rainbow pants.
Yeah,
This is totally the goblin with rainbow pants.
of course it is.
All right, on 7 to 9, ask one of the Pierce the Mask.
Oh, what does he really want me to do?
Learn from your mistake.
Aw. Okay. Well, thanks, mister. She takes her quarterback. I will.
And he just continues and walks off.
Learn from my mistakes. I bet that was a message from... No, I guess not.
I mean, that's literally a saying that we've seen from many, many, many sources.
Right, but timing is everything. And right now, timing is very important because we've got to do something. I'm not really sure where to begin, though.
Can y'all pipe down? I'm trying to sleep.
Well, you do remember that you do know the hospital that Biff and Marty were at because of some superior hacking by Vincent.
That's right. Well, we could talk to Biff and Marty in person. Maybe they can give us some details.
True.
Because it feels kind of dangerous and not very productive to just open a random rift into the dreaming and start just looking around.
That sounds perfectly safe to me.
Yeah, again, if I can go have a nice long talking to with your mother, I think that would be great.
I think that's more her decision at this point.
Just to give her a piece of my mind, quite frankly.
I mean, if he's gonna go talk to your mother, I'll go talk to Stage Fright. I'm sure he could use a punching. I mean, a talking to too.
Right. Let's talk to Biff and Marty and see if we can get some information on the werewolf attack.
All right, we're going to shift. We have an update on the goose situation. We shift back to the school. The goose now has the mop handle, and the security officer is hung up on a hook by his the loop on his shirt. And the janitor is chasing after him with just the head of the mop. The goose has the handle, the janitor has the mop.
Going well, I see.
I pictured a news reporter coming up on the screen.
This is, yeah,
No,
this
absolutely at
is
this point.
actually happening. Like one of the good this is actually happening. There's a live random. We just get random cut-ins with a reporter. Like the chat is going crazy. There's a prediction going on of Goose versus humans. Goose is running away with the predictions.
Of course.
And off to the side, you see a little black cat with the camera stream set up already.
So, how are you getting Drake there?
Well, we were going to wake him up. We wake him up, or does Drake not wake up?
No, flows like 1 second.
Okay.
Jumps into one of his portals to the house. Comes back with the sled.
Does it have all the stuff on it still?
Oh, okay.
No.
I
He
got
took
it.
the sack of belt buckles,
I get it.
so it's just the sled.
Okay.
Put him on the sled.
Right.
He's dragging Drake on it.
Yeah, he is.
Actually, is this like a toboggan sled?
Yeah.
I could possibly latch something onto the front that we could ride it all the way to the hospital.
I don't care what you do with it. I'm not dragging it. I came up with that much of the idea. That's all I'm doing.
No, she can. Well,
I mean, he knows.
yeah.
Well, okay. Jenna actually, she pulls out her, little... I don't know if she could actually have her costume. Okay, she'll just hop onto the sled with Drake. Alex, do you want to get on?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, once Alex gets on, Jenna throws out the reins in front of the sled. And she focuses really hard for a little bit, and out of the ground come up those really weird-looking hippo-like things with bunny ears, also known as bunyips. And she has a little sled dog team of about 4 bunyips that's just gonna drag that sled at a pretty good clip right through the city streets to get them to the hospital.
So to the back of the sled Flo actually ties a rope, and you see Flo like water skiing on the back of that sled.
So I went to the hospital. There's just this panel of like some people going to work, driving slow, and then there's this sled of these kids with Flo on the back. Just passes by the window.
So, as this is happening, I need you all to give me 2 minutes. I'm finishing typing something.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, here comes a move. I smell a move.
Indeed.
So while this all is going on, while Teach is doing his thing, Drake's in the back, drooling on the sled, snoring, and tossing and turning.
How are you not awake yet? I thought you were faking it in the first place.
So once we get there, Alex slides off and just kind of is, again, still just distantly looking around at everything.
And Gianna goes over and she pets her little bunny hippos, and they melt back into the ground.
Drake wakes up after they've melted, so he didn't see any of this. Why are we here?
Because we need to be here to talk to Biff and Marty.
And why does he have skis on?
Because he was water skiing behind us.
Wait. What? Yeah, never mind. Clearly I need to go sit in a bed in there.
No, you've been sleeping long enough.
You missed the giant hippos with bunny ears.
No, I'm definitely going into a hospital. Check me in, please.
It's like you don't know me at all.
Oh, there we are. Okay, never mind. We're good.
Does Flo join us into the hospital, or is he
Doing
running
what Flo
around out
does.
Alrighty, so here's what I need you guys to do as I finish this up quick. I need you to declare somebody to basically be the leader, as if you were engaging a dangerous foe as a team.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Technically, it was Gianna's idea to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in that case, Gianna is going to be doing this. If you are going to be adding team to this role, it's going to require a little creative thought process. Basically, I want you to say how you're adding team to this role.
Fair.
Well, first we
Okay.
need to know how the role's working.
That's exactly what I'm doing. So, when you are dashing through the streets of the city on a makeshift open sleigh, roll plus freak.
Okay. I'm good with this. 15.
Okay.
I'm adding team. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. On a hit, you managed to convince passersby that this is not odd at all. I didn't write it in here, but please explain to me how you convinced them this isn't odd at all. And on that note, each team member involved may either clear 2 conditions, mark a potential, or add a team to the pool.
The only way she can make this not odd at all is if she has like her little red cloak out that she wears for a superhero outfit. And she's kind of like made of imaginary like little jingle bells around these bunyips. And she just kind of giving this very nice, not deep at all, ho ho ho, as we're riding through the city.
I was going to say a more plausible way would have been put sirens on him and just be carrying Drake
I was
passed
thinking,
out.
like, advertising signs, like some new startup, whatever.
Well, I thought Christmas was a good excuse.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's
I'm
nowhere
thinking-
near the holidays.
Oh. It's only been a couple weeks.
Exactly.
It's the after Christmas special.
Well, no. This is before Christmas, still in game.
Oh, right.
Oh,
right.
right. Okay, I like that.
So it's a parade. It's a practice for a parade.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go, yeah. I have no idea how we convinced that, but maybe like a bucket on Gianna's head on like top of the poof, and she looks like a little parade conductor.
No. So y'all set up Drake instead of being laid down on the thing. He's passed out in a chair that's on the sled, dressed in a Santa outfit.
That works.
Where did you get that? Actually, I don't want to know where you got the Santa
I mean,
outfit.
Flo's with
All
it.
we
He's
have
got
to say is
anything anyway.
Flo.
Yeah.
Yes, Flo.
That's true. Just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
The flow, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So not a bad little quick throw together move, huh?
Not too
No,
bad.
not bad at all. Except for we did what we do to everyone else, which is just roll 15s when we need to
Yep.
not do it.
I'm okay with that. So
Uh,
yeah, everybody gets to either clear 2 conditions, mark potential, or add a team to the pool. One of
I'm
those
gonna add a
3.
team.
I only have one condition.
I have
Yeah, I
one
like
condition.
that.
It's insecure, and I'm keeping it, so I'm marking potential.
Yeah, mark potential too.
I'm adding a team to the pool.
Okay.
Because this is the only game where I get advancements, and I'm about to get another one.
Yep. We will ask for Flo's when he comes back. So that just happened. Meanwhile, we have a breaking news update from the school. You're not sure how this happened, but in addition to the security guard being strung up by his shirt, the janitor has now been run up the flagpole.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
The goose is also sitting on top of the flagpole posing.
Swag duck.
Alex has no idea any of this is going on, by the way.
No, here it is.
Oh, of course.
I didn't even know we set the goose up.
Gianna, if you check your phone, you have pictures of this Hunter.
Oh, Hunter, right.
Right. Our contact at the school.
I don't think this is him helping us get out of school. I guess kind of.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
How?
If you study the picture of the security guard closely enough, you can see he's definitely helping because the back of his shirt is reinforced with a boomerang that nobody can see. Basically, instead of him being hanging up by the loop, he's been magnetized.
Oh. That makes sense.
So, wait. Let me understand this. Because I didn't go to school, you guys left to come find me, and you are using the goose to shut the entire school down.
Well, we didn't want to play.
Pretty much.
Disney. I didn't want to skip without a good reason.
Never mind. He's just gonna walk into the hospital.
Okay.
Alrighty, we're definitely going to the hospital.
Yeah.
We're trying to find Biff and Marty.
Yeah, then walk up to the information desk, like, basically say, oh yeah, we're friends with Biff and Marty, and I probably might know their last names.
Sure, make him up.
Uh,
And no, do not give Marty the last name you're thinking. Do not do it.
Oh,
What?
do it. Do it. Do it.
dude. Yeah, I'm looking for, Biff Stallion and Marty,
O'Hare.
Marty Lugnut.
Like that. So, real quick aside before we find them, I was watching NCIS the other day, and the actor who played Biff was a guest star.
Ooh.
Wow!
Yes.
Oh, what the heck's his name? I know this. Anyway.
Yeah. So, oh, friends. I don't know how much they'll. I don't know how much they'll be willing to talk, but it'll be good to have them. And she gives you room number.
Thank you. So Alex waves you guys to follow him, and after they get outside of any hearing of the information desk person, he's just like, "That should not have happened," but okay.
It isn't very secure, but I guess that works for us.
If you think about it for a minute, if you look back at the person, the secretary was fine, wasn't going to give you anything, and then Gianna walked in behind you.
Oh,
What about her walking in behind him?
you walked in behind me, and you.
And you and the secretary immediately changed her tune and was very forthcoming with the information.
Yeah.
Oh.
She actually sounded scared.
Of course she did.
Oh, that's really nice of her.
That she was scared of you?
No, that she was very polite and forthcoming.
Because never mind.
She was probably scared about being rude.
Yes.
Yes, Gianna, that's exactly what Alex looks over at Drake and just kind of shakes his head.
If I lie to myself, it becomes true.
Drake's also shaking his head
Yeah.
at this point. Y'all are let's just go.
So, do you head straight there, or do you look around? What do you do?
I'm going straight there because Alex has no other reason to be in the hospital.
Likewise for Gianna.
In fact, last time he was here, bad things started, so...
So
That
Drake is going to assess the situation first.
Alrighty, roll to assess the situation.
Somebody's being smart.
No,
Smart enough.
So,
someone's getting potential today.
yes. So, as you are making your way up, you're looking around trying to get a gander of this, and you get distracted by a vending machine. And when you go to enter the elevator behind them, you just boom right into the door.
Oh,
the immediate next panel is Alex looking at Gianna, where'd Drake go?
Oh, he's right behind us.
And then you just hear a against the door.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened. Oh, my
I hope he
goodness.
remembers what room we're in.
Drake just hits the button because once, if you hit the button fast enough, the elevator doors just open.
That's
again.
true, right.
Odds or evens?
Odds. I'm about to get hosed again, aren't I?
Probably.
Always.
Oh.
Nope, it opens.
Cool.
So that happens, and then Alex holds the open button just to, make sure you get in. Did you break your nose again?
No.
Okay.
Just bleeding a little bit.
Also, Krim, real quick, before we continue on with the hospital scene, Chammy rolled like an absolute champion on the custom move that I made, so you get to either clear 2 conditions, mark potential, or add a team to the pool.
I'll just mark potential.
Cool. All right. So, elevator music happens. Bing!
Oh,
And the doors open on the 3rd floor,
I wanted the song to keep going.
which is the psych ward.
Oh dear, that's right. We gotta go.
Yeah.
So Gianna scampers
we're
out.
going to the room we were told.
Indeed.
Real quick. Alex, as you're walking down the hall, a name tag on a door catches your eye.
Okay.
It is one Dr. Thatcher, who also happens to be the school psychologist.
Right. He stops. Head tilt.
Alex,
Does Dr. Thatcher work here?
who's Dr. Thatcher?
Our school counselor?
Oh, right. You have to. Maybe the school's her second job. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah. You guys go ahead. I'll meet up with you in a sec.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna give Dr. Thatcher's door a knock.
And Gianna will go on to.
She's not there at school. We'll just move on. I just don't know.
You knock on the door and it goes "Rrr," and opens slightly.
Oh. Alex peeks his head in.
It is dark and smells of rabbit.
Is Mr. Hopkins here?
Do you go inside?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna walk inside.
You walk in, and you definitely hear some rattling in a cage.
Oh my gosh. Alex goes over to the rabbit.
It is dark in here, so it's kind of hard to
I
see.
figured it would turn the lights on.
Okay, you turn the lights on. Yep. You do see a familiar furry friend in one. You see our good friend Hopskip.
Hi, Hopskip. What you doing there? Where's Dr. Thatcher at? I know you can't tell me, but still, it'd be cute if you could. Someday I'm gonna guess that someday you're gonna talk to me because what else in this world is just that weird? Please don't talk. I don't want to. Scratch. So he looks around and sees if there's any sign of if Dr. Thatcher's been here or not.
Definitely looks like she's been here. She looks like she's working today. You see a bag on the desk next door. She's just not in the room right now.
Okay. And so he's gonna walk out. He doesn't want to stay in there, so he's gonna walk out of her office. Turn the light off. Walk out of her office, and kind of do that thing where he looks around, and kind of walks around the ward a bit to see if he can find her.
Okay, well, first things first, you did describe your interaction with Hop Skip, the emotional support rabbit, so clear condition.
All right. Okay.
I love Chimmy's reaction to emotional support rabbit.
Yes. All right, I guess I'm not insecure anymore.
How can you be insecure after playing with the rabbit?
I mean, you're not wrong.
How many emotional support animals do we support on this show?
It's still-
Do we have the ASPCA on the line? Are we
Yeah.
are we sanctioned?
We're fine. We have
fine,
all of
we're
our
good.
licenses, trust me.
I mean, I'm trusting our lawyer.
Yep.
There was the first mistake.
I applied for all the proper permits and everything.
I think even Chibicabra's emotional support.
Yep. And he pops up out of your poof wearing a badge and says,
Emotional support, Chibicabra.
no, this is emotional support Chibi.
Chibi.
Oh, that works.
And it's not really a badge, it says that. It just is one of those, hello, my name, says emotional support Chibi.
Of course it is.
So we will get back to Alex walking around the ward in a minute. We will go to Gianna and Drake entering the room, room 327. I just pulled that number out of my head. It'll probably change. Where Biff, Stallion, and Marty, Mick, I can't remember, are.
Was it like nut bolts or something?
Lugnut.
Lugnut, right. So Gianna's got a poker head in there.
The room is eerily quiet.
Biff? Marty?
Hello? Anybody home?
You're gonna walk inside.
So it's one of those two, you know how they have the two people in a hospital room with the curtain?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
curtain's pulled back, and there is, you know, each one of them laying in a bed, and each one of them is pale as a ghost.
Oh no.
That's not good.
They look really awful.
So you hear, as you walk in, Biff is in the front, Marty is in the bed, and as you walk in, you do hear Marty doing the whispering you just heard me doing.
So Gianna's gonna hear that and she's gonna scamper up to Marty's bed. Marty, it's okay. Somebody's here.
Scary dog. No. And as he's doing this, you can see the EKG next to him starting to spike.
Comfort and support.
No,
Yeah.
while this is
How?
going. Well, okay,
Cheers.
go ahead.
She's trying to she's going to like pat his arm comfortably. She said, No, there's no more dogs here. You're in the hospital. Big scary dog is gone. You're safe here.
All right, you have +1 forward on this roll because way back in issue 1.
Finally
Roll
cashing it in.
Wow.
25 issues later.
I knew it'd be worth it.
Roll a 7, please. I just want to see this happen.
Oh.
Oh!
Ah!
Well,
There is 2 team in the pool.
I'm
Drake
not
Oh,
is
there.
going.
No, don't worry. I have a way to spend the second one for him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Drake, because I was going to do this anyway, is going to phone the goose.
Phone the goose.
Because I was going to use words from the
It's
past.
just like
Okay.
It's just like Millionaire Phone a Friend.
Yes. Well,
Kind
first
of.
things first. We'll get to that in a second. Are you helping Gianna with this comfort and support?
Well, that was how I was going to help, but in this case,
Okay. Yeah,
That's
because you don't have enough time to
complicated.
do that.
Yeah.
That's a complicated combination.
So actually, yes, Drake is going to help. Drake's going to turn into a dragon.
I see where this is going. And the other way, and I'm going to use a little, assuming you guys want this to make this a 7. The second team is going to be spent because we literally just referenced it. The emotional support Chibi jumps in
That's right.
and
That's what he
comes
said.
up next to Marty.
Oh, Chibi.
And nuzzles in and dog. And then like Drake's just staying there, guarding, like being the menacing totem.
There are no
Okay.
dogs here.
All right, so you've got him at least calm down. I can't respond to the comfort and support until I know what you're asking.
Of course. Really, she was just telling him to calm down. But she, we have to know what happened, Marty, so we can make sure the dog doesn't hurt anybody else.
we were walking home from the arcade, and we cut through the park like we always do, and then next thing we know, there was a big ghostly dog that attacked.
Did it say anything?
I don't know. It growled and it looked at us, and it was sort of there, and it looked at me, and then it looked at Biff, and it got really angry, and it looked at Biff, and then it just attacked, and then the next thing I know, we're here.
It's okay. It didn't hurt you. There's no bites, I don't think.
Yeah. Mechanically speaking, he's clearing Afraid and Kitty.
Hi.
Oh, he's clearing Kitty. That's nice.
Clearing Kitty's always a good choice
Yes.
until it's
Alright.
not.
So, what happened? Didn't say anything. But this is really important. Did you see where it came from?
No, it just kind of appeared. I mean, it was late. We were walking home late, and it just appeared.
Was there anybody else there aside from you two?
Not that I know of.
This is also important. Did you pick on anybody that day, Marty?
He sort of buries his head into Chibi with that ashamed look on his face. And he just sort of mumbles,
I'm sorry, what was that?
Hilbert.
You had a little something in your throat, was it?
Hilbert.
I think he said Hilbert.
Yeah, he said Hilbert.
He totally said Hilbert.
It's really hard not to relish in this.
I want you to! Like,
No.
I'm playing at things.
But Gianna's such a good kid. Ah.
So Drake is going to get on the phone and call the goose that is terrorizing the school.
All right, so we're going to go over the goose now real quick. And does anybody else have anything they like been doing in the time we've been gone?
What do you say?
What is the goose doing now? I will accept suggestions.
He's coming down from whatever high he was on, realizing he's at the school with a mop handle and a trash can lid at his feet.
Yeah, he needs to come off the high, so that seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Also,
He just
kitty cam.
looks. Yeah. And he just looks. Honk. And then he sees that he's got a bunch of people watching him. Does the anime blush, goes full red goose, and then just flies away. There. And there you have it, folks. The saga of the goose is over. It looks like whatever agitated the goose is gone, and things are safe here back at the school. We still are having trouble getting both the janitor and the security guard down. We're not sure how the goose managed to get the janitor up on the flagpole, and we're even more confused as to how the shirt of the security guard hasn't ripped yet. We will have more breaking news here as it happens. And as the goose is flying, he gets a phone call. Did we determine what the goose's ringtone? I can't.
I think we did at one point, and I can't remember anymore. I want to say it was Hunklovania.
I think it was the Hunklovania one. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
So he answers, and it sounds like there's a lot of wind in it.
Well, you did what we needed, so thanks. Two.
Why was I at the school?
Well, you got us out of school, so thanks.
What happened?
You've been playing too much Goose Game.
What's a Goose Game?
Just get off my computer at night. Stop playing on it. I'm tired of finding the inappropriate links of goose.com and whatever that other site was. It was I did not need to see that.
You look for one replacement beak and everything goes crazy all of a sudden. For those of you wondering why we're laughing, Chammy typed something in our group chat that I can't actually say on this because...
Nope.
I just want to know why it's a .org.
That's what I want to know too.
You know what? I didn't even know. Okay, so back to the goose.
We'll be right back after this intermission. Okay, what are you doing with the goose?
Not that.
Okay.
So, okay, enough. I'll deal with that later. We have a werewolf problem.
A werewolf problem?
Yeah, we can't find the wolf.
Oh, is this when you walk
He's
in?
somewhere.
No. Yeah, we're dealing with you here in a minute, too. Because I have something for you here in a minute.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, we're looking for the wolf, because, where's wolf?
Yeah. No, so these two bullies at school are, well, I'd say white, like ghostly white, like whiter than you. Well, that's a problem.
This is kind of required for this game to operate.
I mean...
I'm fairly sure the inmates are running the show now.
Probably.
I mean, we've been running the show since the start, but... Discord doing Discord things. Cat.
I was going to say, let's face it, the real reason was his cat unplugged his internet.
It's
Probably.
That would actually be very possible.
And very much like General, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I actually have...
So while Tej is on hiatus...
You get a commercial for Cash Countries.
We get a little cutscene. It shifts back over to Flo, who finally found his way inside the hospital, and now he is on the elevator. And it is one of those totally awkward elevator scenes where it's just him and one other person. So he's sort of rocking back and forth with his hands in front of him, sort of looks over at the doctor next to him, leans forward a little bit. Dr. Brown, hey? What type of car do you drive?
DeLorean.
Cool. I might be able to put one of those to use one day.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so back to the discussion with the goose.
Yeah, sorry about that. My Discord just randomly decided it was going to go poof.
Oh.
I forgot what I was even saying.
These two bullies is all I heard.
Okay. So these two bullies are whiter than your feathers and have been scared. Pretty
First of all, my feathers are not white; they're glossy opal.
They're white, and if you'd like them to stay white, you'll shut your mouth and give me advice.
Well, okay. Before I can give you advice, you said you had a werewolf problem, and you said that these kids are white as ghosts. Ain't no werewolf I ever heard of scaring the crap out of people.
Okay.
So, what other information do you have for me?
Dogs?
Gianna will actually pipe up and say, Drake, make sure to tell him that 3 girls at our school went missing today, too. I think it's related.
Oh, yeah. 3 girls went missing from the school, too. Did you do that?
No. We're going to turn the page real quick. We will resolve words of the past in a minute. We're going to switch over to Alex here. As you are watching over, dipping your head into different rooms to try and find Dr. Thatcher. You do, in fact, find her in a room that's had a 3rd bed added to it.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
And if you take a quick peek with your head in, you will recognize Lacey, Stacy, and Tracy,
Yeah.
the 3 mean girls, who are all pale as ghosts.
So, Alex is actually gonna, kind of give the door a bit of a knock to announce himself as he walks in.
Dr. Thatcher turns, looks up. Alex, what are you doing here?
Well, we came here to see how Biff and Marty were doing, and I see that 3 other students from our school is also here with the same problem.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know. Never mind.
yeah, they're kind of unresponsive right now. It looks like they've been scared half to death. The same thing that Biff and Marty came in presenting.
So Alex has this, disappointed and yet kind of it looked at his face that he kind of might know more of what's going on that he's about to tell her.
Well, remember, you did reveal who you were to her.
Oh, I
she
know.
knows your secret.
Oh, yeah. That I know. He's still not saying much of anything on this.
Yeah.
But he's he has that look in his eye that she would recognize as
Oh, yeah. I can't for the life of me figure out what's going on here. And then she leans in. Maybe you can.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Also, apparently a goose attacked our school today. That's why we're out.
She looks at her phone. You just get a glimpse. It's 150 plus new messages.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Goose trauma counseling. I get to add that to the resume.
Yeah.
She starts walking out of the room. I guess I better tell Hopskip he's going to be working overtime.
Yes. He's a great buddy, by the way.
Isn't he, though?
Yeah. Do you mind if I hang in here for a moment, see if I can figure anything out before I head out?
I mean, you're more than welcome to try. I don't know how much you'll be able to get from them, but sure.
There's a few things I might want to look into. So, it's a psych ward, right?
Yes.
So, are they hooked up to any kind of, brain...
Just the typical, just a heart monitor right now.
Okay. Is there a brainwave monitor kind of thing anywhere?
No.
Dang it. So actually, before Dr. Thatcher leaves then, he'll ask her, do you have a brainwave monitor at all? I get the feeling I might need it.
Yes, but not here per se. It's something that they use down in the ER.
Oh. Okay, yeah, they probably need more. I was just thinking about looking at their brain activity, because I'm curious to see if there's something going on inside there. Not that they wouldn't have, different, I mean...
I can have it brought up, but it might take a little while.
That's fine. Actually, if you could just whenever do that and text me the results or something, because I get the feeling there's something that may be at least one place to look for some information.
Yeah, sure, can do.
Thanks. I'm gonna go find the
Yeah.
others.
And she goes, if it helps at all 3 of them were found in the park. You know, the same one with the statue you guys wrecked.
Yeah, it's the same place that Biff and Marty were too. Doctor, you know anything about werewolves?
I know that if the moon hits your eye and there's fur on your thigh, you're a werewolf.
Okay. That's all I need to know. He gives her a big kind of a thank you thumbs up and kind of walks out. And he makes it over to Drake and Gianna, and you actually see him in a much more into life mood right now.
Yeah. So we'll go back to the conversation with the goose and So, like I said, this ain't no werewolf I ever heard of. If it's a werewolf, they're gonna be shredded to bits, not scared half to death. So, what I would say is simple. Whatever this is probably something that's attacking them from a psychic level and not from a physical level. So if that's the case, somebody is probably manifesting it. My bet would be find who's manifesting it, figure that out, and you're good to go.
Meanwhile, as this is going on, Gianna's actually texting on her phone a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to text Hunter.
Okay.
She has an idea percolating in her brain right now.
All right. What are you texting him?
She's texting him. Does anybody know what Lacey, Tracy, and Macy, or Stacy, were doing before they went missing?
You're gonna text. I'll see what you're gonna text us back. It says, see what I can find out.
And Gianna texts back quickly. Find out who they picked on that day.
He texts back. He texts back without hesitation. It wasn't me, so it was probably Hilbert.
She texts back quickly. I'm serious.
He texts back, so am I.
She texts back a frowny face.
An actual frowny face?
No, she texts back just frowny face.
Okay. He goes, why do you keep typing out frowny face?
Because I feel sadder when I type it out.
So you get back to the conversation. So yeah, like I said, figure out why this thing is manifesting psychically and you should be all set.
Lovely.
Hunter also texts back, P.S. Haven't seen Hilbert today either.
Gianna texts back. I wasn't expecting you to. So Gianna's putting together something real as that's going on, and it's probably pretty clear what it is, but she'll wait until Drake's done with this conversation.
So yes, to fully resolve words of the past here, if you listen and go attempt to find the source of the manifestation, you will get +1 ongoing.
Well, that's what we're doing, so. What did he say again?
He said find the source of the manifestation.
He said, quote, if it was real werewolves, they'd be torn to shreds.
I know. I'm
Now,
being a smart aleck.
now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go home and pass out because I got a headache.
So,
I'm never doing Grey Goose kamikazes again.
oh dear.
For the record, I'm also never inviting Donald again. He is crazy. He wanted me to try something called a 3 Caballero. I don't know what the heck it is, but I think it was tequila. By the way, don't drink. You're too young.
Thanks, Goose.
And then you just hear a thunk as it hangs up, and you're pretty sure he ran into a tree branch.
I wondered where you got it from, Drake. So, what point did Alex come in during that?
Probably around the middle of that conversation.
So, when Drake's call ends, and Alex comes into the room. Gianna's got this really deep, thoughtful look on her face, and she looks up at you guys, and she's kind of saying, like, I think we should probably try to find Hilbert.
Oh? Why Hilbert?
Well, it's just a thought. But if this has only been targeting bullies, specifically Biff, Marty, and the three Aces, then...
Wait. Would that make them the Tracy's?
Where did you come from?
He's always there.
As I said, you're just going to have to get used to that.
When I was discovering my powers, I know high emotional moments kind of made me do very weird and sometimes dangerous things to people that I cared about. I wonder if maybe Hilbert might be doing something to them. Because, according to Hunter, the ACs interacted with Hilbert before they went missing. And Biff and Marty said that they picked on Hilbert that day they got attacked too. And it's a stretch, but I just wonder if it's connected.
That's a stretch.
That doesn't sound like a stretch at all.
So, Drake has kind of figured out wow, Flo's powers. And so Drake grabs Flo's arm and pulls on it and stretches it.
Flo just stares at him like can I help you?
This is a stretch.
Flo winds up.
You look in the bed where Chibi was getting comfortable, and he wakes up, and you're not sure how, but he also has a comically large boxing glove aimed at Drake.
It's about to hurt, isn't it?
It should.
So Drake's okay. No. Drake's comically stretched out Flo's hand now. Let's go.
Not in the middle of a hospital room.
Flo?
If you don't have an idea, Krim, I do.
Krim not having an idea is a scary thought in the first place, but...
He just holds his fist there and waits for Chibi to come over and jump on Drake's head.
Which he does.
Opens two portals again and throws Chibi through one as hard as he can.
Drake, roasting a powerful blow.
I'm going to fudge this.
As you're getting little mapped from Chibi.
I'm going to use Never Give Up, Never Surrender, because this is someone more powerful than me considerably.
No, it's not.
It's Chibi Camera!
Yeah, Chibi isn't more powerful than you.
I would disagree with that.
Chibi is cuter than you.
I mean, that's not hard. Fine, I'll take another powerful blow. What is this? What is it with this game? Why is it this game?
Because it's on Flo.
What is silly stuff? It's this
You can
game.
either remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc., lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or choose two from the 7 to 9 list.
Hit each.
Okay.
Have fun.
All right. So, as this happens and Chibi is just warp speed little macking you, two things are going to happen. The first one is he goes a little too warp speed, and because it's Chibi and he has some power, he ends up warping so hard through one of Flo's portals that another small portal appears in a jail cell, and he just punches stage fright and comes back. And he comes back and there's an imprint of stage fright's fist on the boxing glove.
Flo catches this, and he's like, "Score!"
Let's be honest. Flo opened that portal.
Like I just see the series of portals, and we
I
just
will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
like just zoom, stage fright punch, zoom, zoom.
Yes. And so it's lose control of yourself and your powers. I'm going to have you lose control of yourself here. So you're in dragon form, and
Yeah.
Chibi just keeps warping, and then comes at you again and stops like 2 inches from your face, and you see the imprint of Stage Fright's face on the glove. And because it's Stage Fright, all the crap he's put you through, you just run the other direction, screaming out of the hospital room.
Okay. Disappointing, but I'll take it.
As you run screaming out of the hospital room in dragon form, 4 orderlies and Dr. Thatcher come chasing after you with an equalizer.
That's more like it.
So we get this Scooby-Doo style scene of you guys running in and out of hospital, chasing after you with the tranquilizer.
I don't have the heart to stop this.
We're gonna have to leave the hospital again.
And all of a sudden, as everyone's running by, all you hear out of the hallway is, "Great Scott!"
We get guest appearances of Dynamutts and
So yeah, in one of the skiing scenes, there's the Mystery Inc. Scooby, Shaggy, and the gang running. Somehow Speed Buggy got in here.
Just driving through.
Roger, why are we following a dragon?
Drake runs into Godzilla, and they both kind of look at each other.
They just shrug and go their merry way.
Big shrug and run.
Yeah, we keep running through. There's a comic panel where Drake is running, they're chasing after him, and they're in wacky races. We get the next panel, and Drake and company have won the wacky race, so they have to stop the chase for a minute because they're all standing on the podium. And Muttley is there grumbling.
I think this is going a little too afield.
Yeah.
Yep. But hey, so the rest of you can make it out of the hospital, not a problem.
Oh, we got a distraction to help us get out. So.
Yeah.
Not that we needed one.
No, but it's there anyway.
So where do you go?
Well, we
Oh,
gotta
probably.
find Gilbert.
Yeah. All this seems to happen in the park, so probably
That's
head
true. It
back
does
there.
seem to happen in the park. That's where I would, yeah. And in the meantime, though, Gianna should have Hilbert's number to text, considering that he helped with Alex's homework.
You do.
So she's gonna text Hilbert and just do a little casual, which is easier for her to text than speak. Of
Actually, as you're doing that, like Alex looks over your shoulder and gets his phone number. Instead of texting him, he calls him.
Okay, real quick, does anybody remember the voice I gave to Hilbert?
No.
it was
No.
a nerd. I don't.
Okay, that could be mimicking any of the 5 people in this conversation.
It really is. I don't remember. It was kind of like more of a nervous hunter, I think.
Okay.
Well, I thought it was one of those quick voices.
Yeah, probably. You get a voice. You rings and you get a voicemail. Hi, this is Hilbert. I don't know you're calling me, but leave a message. I guess.
Albert, is that you? Are you pretending to be your voicemail message?
Beep. It's an actual beep, not a person making a beep.
Right. Hilbert, it's Alex. I just wanted to thank you for all the help you gave me. Just call me back, would you?
Meanwhile,
What
Joe's
is-
texting Hilbert, where are you?
There is no response. It remains unread. Yes, it's in unread limbo.
Oh no!
Let's go to the park.
Hmm.
So this time Alex is just going to run because he's fast and he just feels like running.
So it's been a little bit because you guys did the spectacle of getting, down to the hospital. You spent a bit of time in the hospital. So at this point, it's basically the end of the school day.
Gianna does do the respectable thing and does text her father to tell her that she's out with Alex and Drake.
Yeah. And you finally get a response back from Hilbert.
Oh, what's it say?
It just says, was in class, what?
Was in class, but I thought classes were canceled today on account of Goose.
On account of Goose.
He goes, no.
Well, anyway, I need to talk. Can you meet me and Alex at the park?
Yes. You just get a text that says, sorry, can't, busy.
So she looks at Alex. He says he's busy.
Is that text or is his voice? I forget.
Text. It's a text. So she says he says he's busy, but he says like he's also at the school.
So Alex is gonna text this number. He's gonna say, "Look." He's gonna text Hilbert. Why? How much of a nerd do you have to be at school when it's canceled?
School wasn't canceled.
Looks over at Gianna's like, I thought you guys got school canceled.
No, I thought we did, but Hunter and the Goose said they would get us out of school.
They got you out of school because the Goose signed papers saying you were free to leave school.
Oh,
Oh, it was probably the paper.
School never got canceled. It just got postponed to the Goose.
Okay,
Caro.
well, never mind. It's after school, right?
Yes, it's after school now.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, what are you doing at school?
So change that into what's it or like you still doing at school? It's like 6 o'clock.
Extra credit.
You don't need extra credit.
He's a nerd. He always needs extra
I
credit.
never don't.
You get a picture of a stack of papers that looks remarkably like the one we saw in Drake's house in the beginning. And then a text says, for some reason, I'm being paid to do this.
Oh. Never mind. Well, that didn't. So he looks at you. Well, that didn't work.
Well, at least he's actually doing something.
I was trying to. If it's really him, I was trying to. But he's not, obviously not responding to that, so.
We could talk to him in person. We know where he is.
I mean, I don't know if I have the heart to actually bully somebody over in their face, but I guess.
Oh, why would you bully him?
Because if it's him, you know, we could force him to come here.
Well, I have a better idea.
What's that?
Gianna texts Hilbert. Did you get your daily swirly today too?
It remains unread.
Darn
I got an idea.
it. Oh no. What is it?
What if I act like as bait for you guys?
Listening?
That'd be fine. Just lead him to the park, if it's him.
I mean, let's find Hilbert, and I'll pick on him.
Well, he's at school right now. We got to pick him in the room. I was gonna find out who else is picking on him today, but it probably would work best if it was you anyway.
I mean, come on, it's like not difficult at all for me.
That's true. You're kind of a natural at it.
For the record, I don't have a when you pick on Hilbert move, so I'm just gonna let you do it.
How could you not?
Because I'll be honest, I didn't foresee it going in this direction.
Huh.
I mean, it's me. How could you have?
I have 3 other custom moves ready, just not that one.
That sounds about right.
So you, in fact, know where Hilbert is. In fact, he is sitting in what used to be Mr. Butter's classroom. You recognize the pictures on the wall. What do you do?
I go up to him.
Furiously. Now, for the record, I just want to point out, as you show up there, he is in what appears to be like grayish black slacks, wearing like a gray, shirt, and he's got a black vest on with a little fedora. The fedora itself, now if you look at it closely, appears to have canine ears on it.
I still walk up to him.
He is furiously filling in the homework that you were paid to turn in.
Why are you doing that?
He looks up, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Call me Peter.
Okay. I'm doing this because he looks. I'm getting paid too.
I'll pay you more not to do it.
But then the person I'm doing it for would be really, really mad at me.
What's worse that they can do? Beat you up? Swirly?
Transform into a giant dragon and cut power to the entire city.
I can drop you into the city from 500 feet above.
Why would you do that? That's mean.
No, you know what's mean? And Flo takes his hand and swats all the papers.
Why would you do that? They were all good. Hi.
No. See, that's not the question you should be asking yourself. The question you should be asking yourself is what's next.
And at that time, Drake comes barreling through the wall as a dragon, still running from
Why
the
are
doctor
you
and
even
everyone.
there?
Been running from the doctors.
Okay. You've been pushing for it all night.
Oh,
Fine. Roll it. So roll superior.
Oh, wait, superior.
Superior.
Why am I rolling superior?
When you make a dramatic entrance, describe how you're entering the scene.
Oh.
fail it often.
Did you think this was unstoppable?
Yeah, I thought I was ending up in Unstoppable.
All
But I
right.
hit.
Okay, what is unstoppable? Because you keep trying to roll it. I don't know what that even is.
It's a move from the Transformed playbook.
It basically smashes.
I can read it for you real quick here.
I've got it. When you smash your way through a scenery to get to or away from something, roll plus danger. On a hit, the world breaks before you, and you get what you want. On a 7 and 9, choose one, mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with you. On a miss, you smash through but leave devastation in your wake, or wind up somewhere worse. GM's choice.
All right, so obviously on your entrance is going to be something. You cannot directly engage a threat because there is no threat here, so your entrance cannot be perfectly timed. So your entrance, I don't think your entrance is going to inspire allies either here. So your options are: your entrance is unexpected, give an opportunity to your allies, or your entrance steals the spotlight and the enemy, or in this case Hilbert's, attention is firmly focused on you.
Oh, let's give an opportunity here.
Okay. So you break through the wall Kool-Aid Man style. And you're covered in just a ring of chalk dust. And you just goes, ah! And then Hilbert slowly looks over to Flo. That's worse.
The slow burn is killing me.
Oh, am I supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, you have the spotlight again.
I just busted into the room and looked like a ghost dragon.
Flo pulls out a notebook, flips through pages, grabs a few of the papers that were scattered around that he swatted at, thinks for a second. Nope, don't remember that being part of the plan, and just walks out of the room.
Okay.
Hilbert just looks at you, pushes the rest of the papers on the floor, do them yourself, and walks out.
But I was paying. I wasn't being mean about it even. I was okay.
He just grabs his backpack and walks off.
Does Drake see the ears?
On the,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're giving me that one?
yeah, it's not hard to notice the ears on the fedora.
Wait a second, Hilbert.
He just keeps walking. He's ignoring you.
All right, Drake's going to launch a giant fireball in front of him.
You're going to launch a fireball
In front of him.
in front of a scared, defenseless, bullied kid.
Yeah.
Okay, you launch the fireball. I'm not going to scream. He screams at it and starts running down a hallway.
You know, this was easier when there was less hallways in this school, and Drake takes off after him.
He's not faster than you, so.
I just want to talk.
He stops. No. You just want to pick up me like everybody else. You just threw a fireball at me. You're chasing at me. Just stop. Go away.
The Drake's going to transform out of the dragon form. Look, I just want to talk.
Go away. I want to just go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
I want to know what happened to the boys.
Go away.
Drake's going to just slap him across the face now.
He crumples in a
Snap
heap,
out of it.
crying. Look what he's now crumpled in a heap, crying. I thought you were supposed to be a hero. How do heroes act like this?
Well,
That's a really good question, actually.
That's a good question.
Well, I know, because this hero wanted to meme. That's what.
no, this hero did not want to meme.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I do.
That's all this game is.
No, that's Kayla City. Now, yes, sometimes we have to act unheroically to get information and or results. It's not fun. I don't like doing it. That's why I wanted to talk to you. I was being chased by some weirdos with a buggy, and there was this dog that was snickering. It was weird. I just need information.
I don't have any information. I just want to go home. Please. I just want to go home.
How about I get you some ice cream?
No. I just want to go home. Please. Just let
Well,
me go home.
click your heels 3 times, and I'm sure Flo will send you home.
Just let me go. Please.
You don't have to do my homework. Thank you for doing it.
Let me go home.
Get out of here.
As soon as you give him the opening, he's just running and booking it. And you get the comic panel of streams of tears falling down his face. Drake, I need you to mark a condition.
Oh, Drake's angry. His homework's not done, and he's not getting any answers.
So now there's a scorch mark in the hallway, a big one, a hole in the wall, and an angry, angsty, bullied 16-year-old.
It's not a normal day around this school.
So
Drake at this point texts Giada, or Gigi is like, yeah, he's not giving any information.
Gigi texts back, I thought Flo was on it.
Flo did something to him before I got there. I don't know what.
Alex texted him, how did you get to the school?
I ran.
Why?
I was being chased.
Giannis texts back, did you see where Hilbert went?
He left the school crying in tears because I may have shot a fireball at him and may have chased him down a hall and may have slapped him across the face.
Why did you do that?
One, he quit doing my homework and said he wasn't going to do it, even though I was paying him. And two, he wouldn't answer me. He didn't want to talk.
Giannis kind of looks at Alex. I don't know how to respond to that.
I would bother. Maybe that'll at least spawn him to come here.
Giannis texts back, just come to the park.
So we will. Get ready for this. We are going to scene shift.
Oh no, there's more pictures?
That part looks familiar.
So
Oh, yeah.
it takes a while. And then, even though the light of the moon is shining bright, the park seems to grow ever more dark. The shadows of the trees start to blend into the blackness, and their silhouettes against the starlit sky grow less pronounced. A dreadful silence hangs in the air, and the sound of crunching leaves or breaking twigs is easy to draw one's attention. On the air, the faint smell of the city clings to the remnants of the laughter that normally populates this place. As you look around, the sound of a howl pierces the still air, and a quadrupedal spectral canine, outlined in a deep blue, seems to appear out of nowhere at the northern end of the park by the ever-destroyed statue. And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh. Okay, I gotta make a note to myself what I was gonna do right after that.
So with that, thank you all for watching. On behalf of Chammy, Krim, Nora, and OPT, I am TG, reminding everybody to, of course, as always, keep hailing,